like so far, trailing 4-0. Iverson with the lob for Carter. A taste of what he did last night in perhaps the most spectacular slam dunk contest performance the league has ever seen.
What a tremendous play here. The backdoor slam, and you talked about it, Bob. What the show that Vince Carter put on last night in the slam dunk.
Alonzo Mourning, 10. Carter's got it. Shot clock still running. Vince's 3 is off. Line drive rebound to Eddie Jones. Poked away from Carter back to Hill at midcourt. Are you following all this?
I'm listening good, Bob.
Here's Iverson from Carter. Count it plus the foul.
I'm letting you do your thing because there's so much action going on here. These guys are having a great time. I thought it was goaltending, just a slam by Shaq, and then the behind-the-back wrap-around pass out of the double team. The degree of difficulty up and under by Allen Iverson.
If this were Jim Lovett for Shaq, but the East breaks it up. Here comes Iverson. Lays it off for Mourning, who scores with the left hand.
From Allen Iverson.
The ball like he does. It's almost scary.
Well, I mean, he leads his team in 7 statistical categories. That's unheard of. This Eddie Jones knocks down the take it for your team.
Hey, that's what I would have done.
Hey, take a charge.
Take a charge and take a trip to the disabled list.
No kidding.
Meanwhile, Allen Iverson, the 4 to 50 if you're keeping track, which is hard to do in this one. Iverson spins around a fallen kid. Behind the back to Carter.
Vince Carter.
The thing about this play was the catch. Watch the play. He reaches behind him, catches, goes around Garnett, and the beautiful finish. Like a ballet dancer right here. Vince Carter, we see the slams this time, the beautiful finger roll fading away from the defense. Now you guard that. Now you tell me how you can possibly defend that.
That might be classified as unstoppable. A whistle as Iverson makes his move.
To be able to get to the basket.
With 3, Allen Iverson, 2 shots.
So here's Iverson, who seems destined to lead the league in scoring for the 2nd straight year, and yet this is his first All-Star appearance. He also was not named to the Olympic team. Neither was Vince Carter.
You know, Bob, in fairness to Allen Iverson, the team he's on right now, he has to take shots. The majority of the guys beat the old ball fake. Guy goes for it, he lays it in the basket.
Iverson, last couple of seconds, lays it off to Vince Carter, and that ought to be the last bucket. Jason Kidd out of the corner at the buzzer. And we've got a 5-point game at the half. Iverson bouncing to Mourning. His turnaround fadeaway is good. Iverson on the wing. Goes past O'Neal and finds Mourning.
I think we've seen that in Georgetown over the summer. Little
Buddy Kareem used to do it. Here's Eddie Jones. Out to Iverson, who drills a 3. You know, come to think of it, that's how Magic used to do it. Not the jumper, but the bait. Well into triple digits. Shaq squirts out of his hands. Iverson's got it. 3-on-2 break. Iverson decides he doesn't need the other 2, and he was fouled. His last, the 3rd time he was the MVP of this game.
Bob, when I was coaching in '97 in Cleveland, we got down about 20 at about the 8-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, and I called a timeout and I brought the guys over and I was saying, come on guys, let's play.
Jones again for 3. Iverson takes the rebound, returns it to Eddie. Back to Allen for the jam.
Allen Iverson.
Iverson now has 15 points. Here comes Iverson, splitting the defense and taking it all the way to the rack. But can't hit it. Iverson, the lob underneath for Stackhouse, who finishes it.
How about last night, Jerry Stackhouse in the dunk contest? Hedging back the other way. Coming on the fast break, you see the alley-oop pass. And a great finish there by Jerry Stackhouse. He could have used him as a prop last night in the slam.
Allen, you guys have battled back the entire game. Are we going to see any defense here in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, hopefully. We're going to have to play some defense against these guys to try to get a win. So in this quarter, we're going to try to buckle down and get the victory for the East.
You ever thrown this many lobs before?
Yeah, this summer I played in Magic game. I threw like 10 or 15 events. But, I mean, they've been taking them away from them tonight.
Is this the most fun that you've had in a basketball game?
It ranks up there. You know, I have my most fun when I'm playing with my team in Philly. But it ranks up there big time. This is the most talented, though.
You were talking about when you were a kid growing up watching the All-Star game. Is this what you thought it would be, A, and B? What do you remember most of those games?
I just remember the showmanship, you know. Everything, every player from, you know, Michael to Isaiah and Magic and Larry Bird. You know, it was fun watching. And then before those guys, Doc. So I'm just having a good time. I feel good just to be a part of this, man.
All right, we're going to let you get back into the game. Appreciate your time, Allen.
You better get off the bench where they put you in.
I don't have my jersey tonight. Thanks, Allen. Back to you, Bob.
Then we would know. Right. It's exciting, it's entertaining, but classic it ain't.
Well, you know, you see guys try to make plays that they would not normally make. And, Bob, with that, you go skip on it. It's just going to be the size of this West front line. The East has just not been able to match it.
Iverson with the crossover. Morning got a hand on it. Iverson comes out of the pack with the East steal. And look at Kobe Bryant elevate to knock it down. Meanwhile, Carter's pinning himself on the rim, and the officials let him.
Alley-oop this up, and Kobe says, and he just jumps up and snatches it out of the air with his left hand. Mr. Relentless, Allen Iverson gets it back and lays it in against Duncan. There's the kick in the three, and you see Kobe covers it and forces him to take a tough two, so that's good defense by Kobe Bryant. He didn't let him get the three. Road games the rest of the way. The Lakers have 20 road games the rest of the way. Big difference.
Iverson rebounds the missed three by Carter and hits a reverse. Iverson blows by Kidd, and although Duncan came over to contest it, the answer scores once more. Iverson, wouldn't you know it, he's now the game's high score. What he did last night, if the game could have ended with a Carter dunk. But I think we had more than enough entertainment, didn't we?
Well, I said 150, 137. We weren't too far off.